Hello. Okay, so in 13-3, we are reporting withholding and payroll taxes. And we're looking at all of the fun forms we get to fill out when we do that. Okay, so they're on page 387. And it looks like our work together is going to be filling out this 941 form, the quarterly tax return form. And it's got two parts to that form. And then we have to finish it up with a W-3. Okay, so you fill out a W-4 that tells your employer what withholdings to take out of your paycheck, how many allowances you want. A W-2 is the form that you get from your employer that tells you it's the form you have to use when you do your taxes so that you can report and complete your taxes for the government. The W-3 is how your employer reports payroll taxes to the government. Okay, so we're going to be filling out this form. The sample form is on page 388 in your book. There's all kinds of steps on how to do that. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. And it says prepare form 941 for concept designs for the first quarter of the current year. The company address is 1243 Washington Street, Naperville, Illinois. There's the zip code, and then the employee's identification number is right there. They have 8 employees, and that apparently is the information you need to know. We were doing this for May, right? We were doing, yep. So this is going to be this box here that we'll be checking. But at any rate, so your employer's EIN number is like your social security number. It's just the federal ID number for the business. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and type that in, and it is 70. And I don't know why they give you such a big space. It's really misleading. 841-8625. Name of the business, concept designs. The trade name empty. The address is 12043 Washington Street. Naperville, Illinois. And that is 60540-4158. Now I don't know how this is up there. I don't know how you're supposed to know what the second part of the postal code is. Then we're going to check box 1 because it's for the first quarter. How many employees are there? There's 8. Wages, tips, and other compensation. So, I have to add this up, and without much ado, so you're going to add up this column of total earnings. And seeing new time, it is 35,640. Income tax withheld for wages and tips and all that other good stuff. Wages and tips. Sorry, having a brain fart. I can't focus today. 2144. And then again, that's going to be adding all of this up because it's income tax. Okay, so we're adding up this first column for this one here. Okay, and then we are going to take taxable Social Security wages, and that's that 35,640 number times 0.124. So payroll tax is going to be 4,419.36. The taxable Social Security tips is 0 because we don't have any tips to report. But if you were in a service industry where people did get tipped, you would put in a dollar amount there. That's when you work at a restaurant where if you tip the cooks and you have to report all of your tips, and then the cooks and some of the busing staff get part of your tips too. To like a Texas Roadhouse, that stuff has to be reported for the but to the specifically. So it's up to your waiters, waitresses to be honest about their tips. Which is why if you've heard me tell my stories about working for Hills A&W when I was a kid, they had me lie about my tips all the time. So then we're going to take $35,000 from Medicare and multiply that by 0.029. That ends up being $1,033.56. Okay. This is add columns 5A, 5B, and 5C. So we're going to add that up, and you have 5,452.92. And I'm going fast, but you can always pause the video as you're watching me so that you can do this at your own pace. I just don't want these videos to be 20 minutes long. That was a bit much last time. Okay, number of qualified employees first paid. That is empty. So is the next one. Exempt wages paid to qualified employees. There's nothing in here, but we need to put a 0. Second one, that needs to be 0. Only blank. Okay, total taxes before adjustments. We need to add up line 3, line 5D, and line 6D. And that should equal line 6E. So we are lining up, we are adding up. Again, and this is just, how fun tax forms are. Line 3, so you're going to add 2144 plus 5D is 5452.92, and that should equal 7596.92. All right, we don't have any adjustments to make. This is all kind of super advanced. Okay, then we're going to add that again at 7596. Let's see. Sorry, I have Facebook notifications coming up. 8, 75, 96, 92, 9. Nothing in that one. I'm just going to highlight this because we're going to be using this number a lot. I think I'm going to highlight it. Oh man, I feel like I'm doing taxes again. Okay, COBRA. Anybody know what COBRA is? I'm going to tell you what COBRA is. COBRA is insurance. If you get laid off from your job, you keep your health insurance, but you have to pay the full price. So what you were paying as an employee plus what the employer pays for your coverage, you have to pay that to keep it. So you can have that for up to 6 months, and your employer can't take you off of the insurance roster, but you have to pay all of it. So like when I was laid off from Suntran, I think I was paying maybe $80 a month as a single employee for the insurance that I had, and my COBRA payment was $600 a month. Okay, so but I've been talking personal finance. When you are comparing jobs, you want to look at all the benefits and not pick a job just solely based on the salary. Because if they don't offer certain benefits, sometimes it costs more to get a higher salary. Okay, so you need to weigh all the options like this. Okay, let's come back here. The next line we're putting something in is line 13. And there's no boxes to check, so now we have to scroll down to this page. And the state that we're in is Illinois. And Then we have to come back over here and we're going to take tax liability. So, it is a really good question where this comes from. 78, 92, 25, 38, 70, 25, 79, 30 for the total, which is what that number was the whole time. There you go. All of these added up together should be 7,596.92. I'm just trying to figure out because it's 25.79, 25. I don't know where we're supposed to know what that is. Oh, duh. This number of costs. So how do we figure that out? Duh. Okay. So month one, the 2478 is 698 plus 721 plus 168. Okay, so that's where you add up the total withholding for each month to get these three numbers down here. Okay, save and continue. That's all there was for 13-3. Sorry that it took so long, but that's all there is.